Meta and Microsoft posting strong quarterly results. Apple and Amazon set to report after the bell today. Joining us right now on the mega caps, Dan Flax is the senior research analyst at Neuberger Berman. Good morning to you. Dan, it does seem that the train for Meta, at least on the spending side, seems to be holding up, which is good for the ecosystem. But it also seems that their business is holding up, more than holding up.
Good morning, Andrew. The company's executing very well. The user metrics are healthy. They're continuing to deliver a lot of value for the users on one side and the advertisers on the other side, even in, of course, what remains a very challenging environment. It's driven by their ability to innovate. They're continuing to push their product roadmap. You see Meta AI continuing to gain momentum. And so while they're spending more, they are seeing the returns, and we continue to like the stock here.
What do you think it's worth? We're at 583 right now.
Andrew, I think the company is worth substantially more than where it is today. I can't give you a specific target, but what I will say is that you're seeing durable double-digit growth. You're seeing a company that's going to generate tens of billions of free cash flow over the next annually over the next several years. So if you put those two pieces together and you look at their ability to extend into newer areas, you're seeing Threads continue to gain momentum. There's a company that has, in my view, very durable growth prospects, which could which I think should lead to strong share price outperformance from current levels.
Let's talk Microsoft. Actually, let me ask you this. Between Meta and Microsoft, if you could buy one stock, which would you buy?
I would buy Meta today, Andrew, and both companies are well positioned. Meta more in the consumer space and the digital advertising market. Microsoft in the enterprise market, and Microsoft has demonstrated that it can execute through a very tough environment. You saw the Azure or the cloud growth re-accelerate. They're adding capacity. I think when we look back on this period, we'll see that there are companies like Meta, like Microsoft, Google with AI overviews, which is helping to transform search. Amazon we'll see tonight, but they are going to in my view, continue to add value in e-commerce, and their cloud business remains healthy. These companies, I think, are going to emerge stronger from this period. They all face the cyclical headwinds, but it's their ability to innovate and grow, which will matter most in the months ahead.
How much is it going to be the cloud business that ultimately grows, though, for a Microsoft and an Amazon versus on the Microsoft side, the actual software itself? Because I think there's been a big question. You probably read the piece in the Wall Street Journal yesterday, just the dependence on OpenAI, having your own large language model. How much of having the model is the game versus having the hardware that effectively the models live on?
I think many of the models will get commoditized over time. What's important is the ability to add products and solutions which leverage the model, but can enable the company to grow. And so I think the software consumption in Azure, the analytics, I think that will see strong growth. Microsoft has OpenAI's models underneath. I think you'll see many more introduced. Right. The consumption and the acquisition of hardware, NVIDIA's solutions, which of course remains foundational to all of this, are important. For Microsoft, though, I expect it to be in software and in cloud.